Sneaker fam, what's going on? Jake back with another video review, man, of some kicks. And this is, I guess, backed by popular demand. I have these Jordan Unions. I don't have the real ones. I never did. Tried for them years ago. I don't know if a year or two ago. Couldn't get them. I did a real fake with my buddy's shoes that he picked up from GOAT. And then I picked up the fakes to do a real fake. But the only problem was those were the first batch. So that was the first version of the fakes. And like soon after I had done that video, maybe like a month or so later, they updated them. And then they updated them again, and then they updated it again. And I get people hitting me up every time, you know, asking me for help trying to legit check a shoe and this and that. And it's like, I can only go by the pictures that I seen on sites or whatever when they have the newer versions, and that's all I can go by. So I finally made a decision to go ahead and pick up the fake ones. So this video can go many different ways. The other reason I purchased them anyway because I actually wanted them, and I just couldn't justify paying between the two legit $5 grand for these shoes that really I'm not even gonna wear. I'm just gonna put up, and that was just beyond what I'm willing to pay for. I won't do it. Whether you have the funds or not, it's just like unjustifiable. Just like the Chicago ones, you know, those things are like $3 grand right now, the off-whites, and it's like, really, that's like a down payment on a used car or a car or house renovations or something like that, man. I just spent like almost $5 grand in my backyard to do a drain field. If anyone knows about drain fields and septic tanks, I don't have public sewage, so in my area, my house is a little old, so in my area, my neighborhood's old, so there's no public sewage. So everyone in my neighborhood has septic tanks. So yeah, to spend that type of money on a drain field or house renovations, I can't justify buying shoes. No, I don't care how much of a collector I am or enthusiast. Certain things you just don't do, especially when we put false value on shoes. I mean, they cost pennies on the dollar to produce, and then we put a bunch of hype behind it. You know, a certain name, certain collaboration. You know, I have a certain level, and I'm not gonna get that crazy on something like that. I'm just being real. I'm just keeping it real. So I'm not gonna keep talking. Let's get with these kicks. And there's a story behind each kick, man. I still think, I mean, they come in the Jordan 1 box. I still think I haven't watched my older video, my first video, but I still think the box is, even though it's a Jordan 1 box, I'm not sure if this one's undersized. The last video I think I did was a 9 or a 10 or something like that, and that box was oversized. So we're gonna get with I'm not gonna do the storm blue first, I'm gonna do the black toe. So this black toe shoe was a lot easier to get. I hit one of my plugs up, and it was boom, just like that. All right, I'm gonna go around on it, and I'm gonna try to remember from my last video how they were then and how they are now. And these look great. I don't have a real one on hand, so cat. Every time I do a video, there's a cat that comes and wants to eat while I'm filming a video. Unbelievable. Let's take a look at the shoe trees. Shoe trees are the same, and yes, these are the latest and greatest versions around. This is it right here. This is the highest price, highest dollar, top of the line shoe, and that's what this is the latest shoe right here. All right, I'm gonna have to get this cat. Hey, kitty cat. Hey, go on. Too greedy. Don't crunch when I'm doing my video. My apologies. All right, let's look at the quality on this shoe. The hang tag is just like, well, you know, they're not gonna perfect the shoe, but the materials, I think the silhouette, this profile in the back, I think is a bit wrong. I think it should have more of a lean to it. Let's see. I think that rocks too much. So at least we all have a shoe to compare it to when it comes to legit checking. It's like this is fresh off the press when they pop this thing out. When I mean these are the latest, it is the latest. And I'm gonna explain why when I go to the Storm Blues. The lace bags. Remember the first video, the stitching was it wasn't as compact as this. It was like a lot of spaces in it, and they were getting the stitches around here wrong. I think this tag is still a bit out of place. The Wings logo, the material here looked fine. They very much improved on the swoosh and the material of the shoe. The craftsmanship is great. If this was sitting in someone's drop front case or sitting in the back of someone's video, absolutely no one would tell. If it's on someone's foot, absolutely no one will tell. If you have real unions, let me know. Is that, I don't know, some type of sheen, some type of paint maybe? The material looks good. Smell test. It smells like a regular old Jordan 1. Take a look at the tongue. And the stitching back here was a little off back here as well. And everything looks greatly improved. When you wait a year or so and these guys continue to perfect the shoe, definitely this insole is completely wrong. Still crappy material back here. So they'll still take their liberties and shortcuts. And I'm gonna read the production label on here. See if I can get it in the video. And then I'll read it off to you. It is 6/6/18, 7/25/18. So there you have it. I'm gonna put this back in here. The materials and stuff are great. Everything's fine on this shoe. I have no complaints with this shoe. It's right. All right, we're gonna go with the Storm Blue Unions, fresh off the assembly line. And the story behind this shoe is I went through hell and high water trying to find this shoe. So this is gonna prove one of my points because I went looking for this shoe with one of my China plugs or site, right? They didn't have it. So I said, let me go searching, let me go through and check on other sites. You know, DMing people, you know, this and that. And across the board, guess what? They didn't have them. You know why they didn't have them, right? Because when I say things that most sites use the same suppliers, this is proving my point. They all told me, oh, they'll be ready soon. Factory is making them. We'll let you know. But yes, one of my normal plugs that I deal with ended up getting them first, told me that they had them, and boom. And now everyone else has them now as well, unless they all sell out. Another story between this shoe now, and I'm going around when I'm not saying anything, is, think about it. If all the batches are sold out, of the fakes, think about how many fakes are circulating around being sold as real. That's the scary part. And I don't have no issue with fakes. Like I say, I got these for me personally, not to wear, just to have for display. Because think about it. If the fakes are out there circulating, people selling them things as real, $500, $600, $700, $800, $1,000, that's a very scary thing. And they're looking like this. And if you don't have a real fake video or updated fake video for the things I do to go by, you're getting scammed big time. Really, really, really big time. And that's a shame. And that's how grimy the sneaker game is. Hey, personal use, it's all good. But when you go out here and try and make a buck like that, the shoe was like $100 and something, man. Like 160, 190, I don't know. And it's gonna go for that much, you know, on the resale market, scamming, that's just wrong. That's heartless right there. That is absolutely heartless. And the material on this shoe, which I don't remember, but it's pretty good. Usually, even the profile looks pretty good. They've done an excellent job on this one. Shoe tree is clean. Sneaker game is scary. Look at this one, same thing. Take a look on the inside, and then we'll look at the tongue. Bring this light down a little bit, brighten it up. It's a beautiful shoe. I'm sad the bots took them all when I was on the Union site, Frenzy, and everything, and I could not get them. Production date is 5/16/18 to 7/11/18. It has that same factory XC. Hang tag looks a little, I mean, the hang tag looks all right. I still think the Wings logo is a bit too large, but they have it aimed at the right lace hole and like I say, the stitching, the production on this shoe. And it passes the old lean test. This one here is right. I guess I could blacklight them as well. Lace bags don't look the same. I mean, you could probably easily start wearing this shoe and then probably go around and try to sell them as used or try to put them on. And this is crazy. The profile on the shoe, the toe box, looks pretty much right. Usually most fakes, when they'd have it, you know, it'll be, instead of having that lean in the front like that, it'll be like straight up and more like a boot cut more than that sleek look in the front. So they actually done a good job on this one, I must admit. The lace job, like I said, after a year or two, yeah, they're gonna pretty much perfect these. I'm pretty much glad I bought them because it's a good reference when you're trying to legit check a shoe. Very good reference. So like I say, this video can go a bunch of different ways. It can go for legit checking, checking if you want one for yourself, and it can go, like I say, many different ways. That's the union here. It's the insole. I guess you have to use my old video as a rep. I couldn't pull out the insoles on it, and that's what I remember. I couldn't pull out the insoles in the new shoe. So I think that was a problem. I don't know if I was able to pull it out of the Storm Blue or this one, but I think the Storm Blue I wasn't able to pull out. They were glued in pretty tight. But even the stitching in here looks pretty good. For the only shoe I have in hand, compared to the other versions, this is tight work. I'm gonna blacklight them right quick and see if there's any differences. I'm 14 minutes in. Yes, I'm reviewing multiple shoes, but let's go there. Hopefully, I set them out full. Hopefully this will help someone. A lot of people were asking me, oh, this thing's unplugged. A lot of people were asking me about these unions. So like I say, I'm glad I got them. Not easy to attain, even as a fake, which is crazy. Never black like the real shoe. back then. I don't remember doing that, but let's see. I'm not sure if the sole is glowing, but there's tons of watermarks on them. You got the watermark here, watermarks there, watermarks there, and you got the stitching. That'd be funny if the sole did glow. I don't think it is. That'd be crazy, because you could probably do that on the Travis Scott. And that'd really, really fool people, because I thought that was one thing that they couldn't do was have that sole glow. I don't think it is. Not much. It's a pretty clean shoe. Pretty clean, even on the inside. Even on the inside. This one as well. Really looks like that sole is glowing. Shoes very, 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 very well put together. More watermarks. I guess a little stitching flaw there, a little jumbled up stuff there. Good. Take a look inside. Shoe tree. Insole. All right, that's it for this video. My good peoples. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 5 grand. I'm at 4,400 subscribers right now. I'm trying to get to 5,000 before my birthday, which is August 3rd, man. That'd be one great birthday gift. But hey, beggars can't be choosy. I appreciate who I have now. I'm good. I really, really appreciate what I have at this point in time. But I want some channel growth. I appreciate all of you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. 5K by August 3rd. Let's hook it up, peoples. All right, man. More videos coming. I have the Animal Instincts that just came in. I'm gonna check those out and compare them with the 1.0. I might do that tomorrow or something like that. So let me know what you guys think about these things. I think they right. Hit me up. I'm tired, man. I'm sorry. It's your boy Jake, man. I'm out.